Hey, Summerhill Cinema 700 here, starting a new segment on this channel talking about upcoming Blu-rays, upcoming movies being released on physical media. I just thought it'd be cool to start doing videos about upcoming Blu-ray releases and stuff, rather than just doing a video on individual releases. Just talk about the whole bunch coming out in the next little while here. So I've just been looking online, and first thing I noticed today is Arrow Video has just made an announcement of some releases coming in August, and these are all, well, 2 out of the 4. The 2 others I'm not even going to mention because I don't know what they are, but these 2 here are both USA and Canadian releases, so they are Region A. So Arrow Video is releasing the Al Pacino film Cruising, as well as a special edition of Alice, Sweet Alice. So that's really cool. Very interested in picking up that release because it's not a film that I've seen, but it's a film that I've been very interested in seeing. I know, was it 88 Films has a Blu-ray release of it? I think it's region free, but Arrow Video just does such a fantastic job that I think I'll probably have to pick up that release. It doesn't look like there's a lot of information yet on the release, but that is definitely something to look forward to when Arrow Video does a release. It's usually packed full of special features and whatnot, so I'll just take another look here and see if there's any information. Okay, so there's a bit of information. We have a new 2K restoration of the theatrical version from the original camera negative, original mono audio, let's see, archival audio commentary with the writer and director, remembering the classic film, television cut, deleted scenes, alternative opening scenes, trailer and TV spots, original screenplay, image gallery. So looks like it's going to be packed with a lot of special features and of course a new transfer. So that is Alice, Sweet Alice from Arrow Video. Aside from that, I heard that Vinegar Syndrome is supposed to be releasing Hell Comes to Frogtown with Rowdy Roddy Piper. I haven't heard too much about that, but I just saw a little something on this one website that talked. I can't remember what it was, but I haven't seen any information on the Vinegar Syndrome website itself. But apparently they are releasing Hell Comes to Frogtown on Blu-ray. From Warner Archive Collection, some recent, it doesn't look like there's any pre-orders right now, but some recent stuff. They just released some of the Shaft films, of course with, oh god, what's his name? Can't remember his name right now. But the original, the Shaft films, so we get Shaft, Shaft's Big Score, and Shaft in Africa. So you can either get them individually, or they come on a triple feature pack 2 from the Warner Archive Collection. Those are always great action movies. Fred Williamson, that's who I was trying to think of. Let's see if there's anything here from Vestron Video. Nothing yet. The last one they did was Maximum Overdrive. Severin Films has a few releases that they recently were talking about. They have Robo Wars coming out, Night Killer, Beast and Heat. I believe these are all Italian exploitation type films. MVD Rewind Collection recently released a Blu-ray of the Jean-Claude Van Damme movie Double Impact, which I'm really looking forward to grabbing that release. I got their Blu-ray of Lionheart, and it looked absolutely fantastic. It was awesome. It's great that they're releasing a lot of these Van Damme classic films. Also, a Van Damme movie coming out soon on Blu-ray from Milk Creek is Double Team, and it's in that kind of like retro VHS style packaging. Also got The New Kids by the Sean S. Cunningham film New Kids, and Milk Creek does a pretty good job on their releases as well. I picked up the Happy Birthday to Me release, haven't watched it yet, but great packaging and stuff and really good price. Of course, with most of these Milk Creek releases you don't get a lot of special features, but you know, a lot of times as long as you get the movie I'm happy. So quite a few things from Milk Creek, and as I mentioned, Double Team is coming out from them too, I think in June. What else do we have here? Nothing much from Kino. I think I read that Kino is releasing a special edition of Thunderbolt and Lightfoot with Clint Eastwood and who's the other big name in it? I can't remember right now. But they're releasing their version of Thunderbolt and Lightfoot in a special scan, I believe it is. See, Grindhouse is releasing Tough Ones, 3-disc special at Blu Ray / CD combo pack. Tough Ones by Umberto Lenzi. Umberto Lenzi, as Tarantino would say. Let's see here. And sorry, I'm not kind of following any exact pace here. I'm just kind of looking on the line right now as I talk about upcoming releases. Code Red / Scorpion Releasing has the reissue of Just Before Dawn right now on diabolicdvd.com. It's kind of pricey. It's $26.99 US, but you get a really cool slipcover with that. So if you still want Just Before Dawn on Blu-ray, which I do, they got a reissue of that on Code Red, available right now on Diabolic DVD. That's the only place I can seem to find it. Blue Underground is coming out with basically a 3-disc limited edition of the New York Ripper, kind of like what they did with the Maniac and the Zombie, which, by the way, the Zombie 3-disc special edition is one that I'm hoping to pick up soon. I don't usually like to get or double dip on movies, like buy a movie that I already have, but I really would like to get the soundtrack, and it looks like it's packed with special features, so in this instance I think I might have to get the 3-disc collector's edition. But as I mentioned, coming soon we have a 3-disc collector's edition of the New York Ripper, which it looks like comes with a Blu-ray, a DVD, and then also a CD soundtrack, which is really awesome. I was going to get the Fulci 3-pack, which comes with the New York Ripper, House by the Cemetery, and was it City of the Living Dead, but I might have to pick up this special edition, because I'm sure if they're releasing a 3-disc limited edition of the New York Ripper, then they'll probably do all the other Fulci films that they've released in a special edition, so I might just have to wait for those. You know, you're paying a little bit more, but you're getting a really cool package and a lot of special features and CD soundtracks, and a lot of the music in these Fulci films, especially the soundtracks that Fabio Frizzi did, are just great, and to have those on CD soundtrack is quite special. So I think I covered most of the upcoming Blu-ray news and stuff like that. You know, there's more that's coming out, but I'm just kind of listing the stuff that interests me, you know, more of the horror stuff and whatnot. So the stuff to be really excited right now would be that New York Ripper Blu-ray coming out, the Alice Sweet Alice Blu-ray, and yeah, so that's basically all the news that I could find. I'm going to try to start doing these videos about Blu-ray and DVD news every Friday if I can. So stay tuned for the next one. Let me know if any of these releases coming out interest you. You know, there is some good stuff coming out this year. I'm not seeing a ton. You know, I'd say like 2016, 2017 were amazing years for releases. I think about all the releases that came out those years. I got a lot of them. 2018 wasn't as good. You know, if we look back at 2017 and think about all the films that came out on Blu-ray that year, we had like The Slayer, we had Slaughterhouse got a Blu-ray release by Vinegar Syndrome, awesome release. Amsterdam by Blue Underground. There was just tons of stuff coming out in 2017 and 2016, and they haven't been. These companies have been doing a good job, but I haven't been seeing as much coming out lately as I would hope. But stay tuned for the next video, and again, let me know what you think of these releases. Are you planning on picking any of them up? What films would you like to see released on Blu-ray? So thank you for watching my little Blu-ray news video, and we'll see you on the next video. Till then, take care.